Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and it's another shave video. This one I'm excited about because you've seen that I collect a lot of brushes. And I was approached by DSCosmetics. They make great shaving brushes. I've used a lot of them in my videos. They approached me, and I believe they also approached Kevy. And they said, would you like to have a custom Kensurfs shaving brush? And I thought about it for a while, and they were asking, and I thought, it might be cool to have a limited edition brush, especially with a Kensurfs logo on it. Maybe we'll go ahead and do a limited edition run, 50 synthetic and 50 two-band badger. And they actually came in today for me to try out. And here they are. We have a tuxedo knot, and we have a two-band badger. Whoop, upside down. There we go. And they're going to have 50 of these available and 50 of these available. And we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm not selling them. They're selling them. But they were very kind enough to put my logo on it. And this actually helps me out because it kind of gets the channel advertised. So if you're interested, I'm going to have a link in this description on where you can get them and the prices and everything. And to be honest, I don't have the link yet. These just arrived today. They wanted me to try them out, tell me what they think. Well, I try stuff out for you in person for the first time, all the time. So I don't take anything for a test run. I show you it for the first time. I'm going to use this one today. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with a brush. I can tell you right away, I'm not seeing any shedding. I don't detect the badger smell yet, but we have not put it into the warm water of the crystal skull. So I'm going to soak it in here for a while. There we go. And as we're talking, it's going to be soaking. So I'm very, very happy. Thank you, DSCosmetics, for doing that. It's very cool of you. And if you guys are interested, you'll have a link in this webpage or in the description so you know where to get them. Also, I'm going to be trying out for the first time today from Shannon's Soap Limited. And this actually comes from Ohio. I've got Forest City Fern. And it's a classic strong fougere scent. Did I say that right? Fougere. To try out for the first time. They were kind enough to send me some samples. I had been requested to try out some of their soaps because a lot of you guys already use them, but I haven't tried them. And I'm going to be putting all of this to the test today because I've got some pretty good growth going. I've been busy with other things. You probably saw a pinball machine arrive, my first new in the box. So I've been kind of busy with that. I haven't had much of a chance to do a shave video. So we are going to do that now. I'm probably going to put on some pre-shave today because I do have a pretty good growth going. So I'm going to use some Art of Shaving pre-shave gel. And I think this is the lavender. Pre-shave oil. I'm going to use a little pre-shave because when it's this long, I should be using an R41, but I'm going to use my favorite razor. I haven't used it in a while. This is a Merkur 34G, and it's got a Wilkinson sword Gillette blade from India. I'm going to be using that. It's one of my favorite razors. In case I cut myself because of the length, I've got the alum block waiting there. So let's get this started. I'm going to wet my face a little bit. I've got some hot water going. A lot of times I shave right in the shower or after the shower, but today I'm shaving after work. And it's Wednesday, so it's bowling night. So I'm using my shave oil here. Where I'm really worried is right here. So I always cut myself right here on my neck. You know your beard's getting long when your wife complains about it. And I was thinking about growing a goatee out, but in 2 weeks, 2 weeks? Yeah, 16 days now or something. I'll be at the Big Shave Southwest in Arizona. I was debating bringing my golf clubs. I don't golf very well, but might go out on the course. I mean, you're staying at a golf club. You might as well try out the facilities. All right. Forest City Fern. They actually sent me 2 different types. There was the barbershop. Yeah, the barbershop, which I will do in a future shave. And I got a package, I think I mentioned earlier, from my friend in India, from my friend in Poland. He was in India. He picked up a lot of items. So he wants me to do an Indian shave. So I've got razors, blades, shave cream, soap. So I'll be doing that in an upcoming episode too. But right now, Fougere. All right. Tiny detectable smell of badger or wet fur, but that will go away after you do about 4 or 5 shaves. You can't help that. In fact, put a little more water in there. This brush is thirsty, very thirsty. So we'll do this until she comes spilling out. What I like about these tubs is you can actually whip up the soap. Look at that. Right in the tub. Very nice smell. Brush is really holding that water. My daughter will be pissed that I used a badger brush. She's really an environmentalist and doesn't like me using animal hair, but you know, I grew up using these. My dad used these, but they do have a synthetic version that I'll be using in a following shave. The brush really holds the lather, guys. Soap is wonderful. So I apologize. This is Wednesday. If I don't get those links that you can click on to get to those brushes, you guys will be upset. So I'm going to have to hold this video until I get those links. So hopefully I hear from DSCosmetic soon with a direct link so you can look at these. Such a mild razor. I mean, you really have to go out of your way to cut yourself once you get the blade razor combo down. I know some of you were saying you were using similar razors with maybe the Astra Green or I think Pole Silver, and you just don't have the combo down. I've put this blade and this razor to a lot of beards here, and it always does good. Turning it. I'll give a plug again for the Big Shave Southwest. Just going to be mailman's here. It's going to be in 2 weeks. Let me pause. That took a minute or two. He hates the mailman. Anyway, the Big Shave Southwest coming up. Going to be a lot of vendors there. A lot of artisans, soap, brushes. Looking forward to seeing my old friends again. See Shaving with Rich. Doug Smythe. A lot of people are asking me, hey, have you tried PAA soap, this soap, that soap. He'll have a big table set up. So I'm going to buy several soaps and try them out when I'm there. I was on the Facebook site or the website, and I see that some people are coming from the UK. Man, I saw Nebraska. People are coming from everywhere, so it should be quite fun. I haven't been to Arizona in a while. It's about a 5-hour car ride from here. Weather is good right now. It was 77 today. I was going to go up to 90 at the end of the week. I don't know what it'll be in 2 weeks. I don't like Arizona in the summer, no offense. I don't like Vegas in the summer either. Got soap in my ears. All right, that soap worked great. Look at that. The brush is still holding all that soap. I'll add a little more. You know, if they get dried out a little, just add a little water, man. Put a little more water in there. There you go. Oh, I've been having fun with that pinball machine, setting it up, adding those mods, but I have not played probably more than 10 games, if you can believe it. Because when you ignore your wife and your family to be in the garage playing, or the man cave, playing pinball or shaving, it doesn't always go over well. So, happy wife, happy life. Now, there's a lot of college students that have been watching the videos, and that's kind of cool, younger generation. And they approached my daughter at college and they said, "Hey, I saw you got a new pinball machine." She goes, "It didn't arrive yet." "Oh yeah, your dad just uploaded the video." So that was kind of cool. They told her. For you gents that are going to the big, ladies and gents who are going to the big shave Southwest, a lot of people were saying, "Hey man, I look to see you in the bar, have a drink with you." Don't take offense, but I actually haven't, due to medical conditions, I haven't been able to touch alcohol in 5 years. So when some of, you know, it happens now, some of my friends go, "Come on man, I'll buy you a beer." And I go, "I can't. You can buy me a Diet Coke, but I can't have a beer." Oh, and they get all upset. I even had some of my buddies from England, when they heard I had a medical condition, I couldn't drink anymore, the ones that lived out here, they said, "Oh, well, when you can drink again, give us a call and we'll hang out." So please don't take offense if I can't have a beer with you. I'd love a beer. It's been 5 years. I'd love a beer, but messes up my kidneys. And I don't want to go on steroids and all those stupid drugs again. But doesn't mean I can't go to the bar and enjoy the sights. Probably did me in for about 2 years straight. I was going out once a week with the guys from work. We were going to the Yard House. It's a kind of a bar out here. You can get a yard of beer. Probably like about 7 beers in this yard. We'd start out with a few pints, and then by the end of the night, we'd have this giant yard glass, you know, drinking this. It's called the Yard House, so you might as well have the damn yard of beer. And I was doing that so much, I ended up overloading my kidneys, and the doctor was pissed and said, "Give up alcohol," and I gave it up. Illness went away. Then I said, "How about wine? Can I try wine?" Next thing I'm doing 2 or 3 glasses of wine a night. And surprise, surprise, kidney issues came back. So I gave it up all. Knock wood. Kidneys have been doing good. Thanks, Dad, or Mom, whoever gave me the stupid nephrotic syndrome. Probably better I gave up. My pop was an alcoholic, and many a night, you know, I remember him coming home, or not coming home. We had to go find him, and worried about drunk driving. And it's some serious stuff. Don't ever drink and drive. Don't ever do that stuff. He took a lot of chances, and I used to see that. And for a long time, I used to be afraid of alcohol or not want to touch alcohol. And after he passed away, suddenly I'm an alcoholic too, but I messed up my kidneys. So, there you go. Little backstory. All right. Never drink and drive. You got a PSA out of me today. Public service announcement. Wow. Brush is awesome. Soap is awesome. I dig that. And I wanted a plain black one. I do not own a black brush. And they have some fancy brushes, that I could have added this to. Some really fancy brushes, but I don't have a black brush, and I thought that ebony look is just awesome. Okay, now Forest City Fern Aftershave. Now I do not know. It smells good. It smells way stronger than the soap itself. Let's find out if she has alcohol in her. Got a nice shaker lid here. Man, I'm going to pour a lot in here. If this is going to burn, I want it to burn good. Survey says, no burn. Must be all natural. Sweet. Oh, a bit of a burn. Okay, bit of a burn. Wow, it's a slow motion burn. Now I feel it. It's not like, whew. Maybe I didn't rake my skin over with an R41 when I put that stuff on. It looks really good. Well, I'm going to have to look into the ingredients on that, and I'll probably paste it right here. Because that smell is really soothing, or it's really good, and it feels soothing. No gods. Awesome. Well, I got some videos lined up, so I got to get to them. This is the last night of bowling, as I mentioned. Take 6 months off, start the fall season. I think it starts in October, so I'll have my Wednesdays free. Be doing a little traveling this summer, so I couldn't join the league again. It's not fair to the bowling partners when you're missing 5 or 6 games in a row. It's just not cool. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your subscriptions. We're almost at 11,000 subscribers now. And thanks for putting up with that video, or the pinball video. I know a lot of you are shavers. You watch my videos for the shaving, but you watched that video, and that was really cool. I appreciate it. I got like 1,500 views. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching the channel. We'll see you soon.